Discretion is advised.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were Porter Hellgate, the old turn in the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? It is a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time, have napkins enough about you. Here you'll sweat for. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Faith, here's an equivocator who could invoke the scales against such a scale, who committed treason enough for God's sake, could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, never a quiet. What are you? This place is too cold for hell. Old devil porter it no further. Fought to left in all professions. They go to the primrose way, to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray you. Pray. Anon, anon. I beg you, remember the porter. I beg you, remember the porter.
Was it so late ere you went to bed, that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we are carousing to the second cock, and drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
And what three things do drink especially provoke?
Sir, nose painting, sleep and urine. Lechery, sir, provokes and unprovokes. Provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink can be said to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and it mars him. It sets him on, and well, it takes him off. It persuades him and it disheartens him. Makes him stand to and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I see drink gave you the lie last night.
That it did, sir, in the very throat on me, but I requited him for his lie, and I think, being too strong for him, though he took up my legs sometime, yet I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master stirring?
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I've almost slipped the hour.
I will bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble for you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does, he did appoint so.
Tonight has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard in the air. Strange screams of death, prophesying with accents terrible of dire combustion and confused events, new hatched to the woeful time. The obscure bird in the livelong night, some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My own remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke open the Lord's announced temple, and stolen thence the life of the building.
What is it you say, the life?
Mean you, his majesty?
Approach the chamber, and destroy your sight with another Gorgon. Do not bid me speak. Go and see for yourselves. Awake, awake! Ring the alarum bell! Murder and treason! Donalbain! Banquo! Malcolm, awake! Shake off downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself. Up, up and see the great doom's image. Malcolm, Banquo! As from your graves, rise up and walk like sprites to contend in this horror. Ring the bell!
What's the business of such a hideous trumpet call to parley the sleep of the house? Speak, speak.
O gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. Repetition in a woman's ear when murder is the problem. Oh, Banquo, Banquo! Our royal master's been murdered.
Whoa, alas, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear Duff, I prithee, contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, had lived a blessed life, for from this instant there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys, renown and grace is dead, the wine of life has been drawn, and the mere lees is left this fault to brand of.
What is amiss?
You do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's been murdered.
Oh? By whom?
Those of his chamber, it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were all banked with blood. So were their daggers, and unwiped we found them on their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life should be trusted with them.
I do repent me of my fury, I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate, and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition, my violent love, outrun the pauser, reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. His gashed stabs looked like a breach in nature ruins wasteful entrance. There the murderers and the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known?
Help me hence, ho!
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues? Most may claim this argument for ours.
What should be spoken here, where our fate, hid in an augur hole, may rush and seize us? Let's away. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion.
Look at the lady. And when we have our naked frailties hid, that suffer an exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work. To know it further, fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight, with treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So all.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
What will you do? Let us not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. I'll to England.
To Ireland I, our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers and men's smiles, the nearer in blood, the nearer bloody.
This murderous shaft that's shot hath not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse. And let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself, and there's no mercy left.